Test, test. Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Here we are. Welcome back, basketball fans, to Hawley High School for tonight's Heart of Lakes girls basketball matchup with the Barnseville Trojans entering the gold mine to take on the Hawley Golden Nuggets. I'm Peter Natz with the play-by-play call tonight, and we'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this game on yourliveevent.com. We'll be back with conversations with the coaches to preview our game next on yourliveevent.com.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit HawleyBoosters.com for more information.
Jennifer Giesland with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Giesland at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email jennifer@hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Welcome back to the Gold Mine, the pregame show on yourliveevent.com as we prepare for the Hawley Nuggets hosting the Barnseville Trojans. Here's Barnseville head coach Ryan Bumstead.
Okay, Coach, where are you at right now as a team?
I think we're still trying to find our consistency. I think we've been pretty consistent up to this point, but now with the last week or week and a half with stuff that's gone on with our school, just with the COVID issues and stuff, we haven't been able to really practice or do anything for about 5-6 days. So trying to get our legs back and trying to get back to where we were, hopefully, it'll be a big key here.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the COVID situation. When I know you can keep contact with them via Google Meets or via Zoom, whichever format you're on. Mm-hmm. How do you handle that?
It's hard. It's difficult because not everybody has total access to that stuff, and especially at certain times in the day and things like that. So, you just try to do the best you can communication-wise, keep them on the up and up and know what's going on, and pray and hope that things go well with testing and everything like that, and then you can go from there.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of surprises between that you don't know about Bill and what Bill doesn't know about you guys. You really took it to him last time we played him down at your gym. How have you talked to your girls about avoiding a letdown?
Well, I don't think there's ever a letdown when it's Hawley. I think, that's just the respect we have for each other and programs. I think that's throughout the school, whether it's football or baseball or whatever sport it is. I think that's a very, very high respect for each other. And I know that, whatever happened a month ago or so isn't going to be what's going to happen tonight. So you have to be focused and ready to go, and every game's got its own story. So once that ball's thrown up tonight, the storylines will be different, and we'll see where it goes.
A lot of ebbs and flows and a lot of games to get through, right?
Absolutely. And that's the biggest thing about the Heart of Lakes. When I first got here, I wasn't real familiar with the Heart of Lakes, and when you get through it, you know that there's just that fine, thin line between the top and the bottom of the league, and you got to come every night, because if you don't, someone's going to get you.
It doesn't take much to go from the top of the heap to the bottom of the barrel pretty quickly. Okay, so coming into tonight, what are the keys for the game tonight for the Trojans?
For sure, it's making sure that we can contain the big three, with the Crabtrees and Steer. Those three have really been the straws that stir the drink, as you can say. But, they're so deep. It's hard to just hunker down on those, because if you do, then someone's going to step up and hit threes like I know Peterson did the other night in Crookston. So they're not just a three-person team, but you got to try and contain them as well as you can. And again, try and limit them to one shot. If we can do that, I think we'll be okay. Again, see where we're at after that 6 or 7 days here. So,
all right, thanks for taking the time with me. Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Barnseville head coach Ryan Baumstead talking about the Hawley Nuggets. And in the pregame show here, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and talk to Bill Gottenborg. Hang tight.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates, fixed rate 5 years, as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
We're back at the Gold Mine in Hawley with the pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Getting ready for the Hawley Barnseville girls basketball matchup. Here's Hawley head coach Bill Gottenborg.
We're getting towards the end of the season right now. What are your biggest concerns right now?
Well, the big concern is to stay healthy so we can keep to play, because if all of a sudden, you could be done with the season pretty quick. And otherwise, if the kids can stay healthy and we shorten our practice a little bit there, and so the kids get home and get rested up. And so staying healthy and it is a big key, I think, down the stretch here.
What are some of the things that we're looking to see from Barnesville tonight?
Well, Barnesville likes to push the ball, and they really have some strong rebounders. And they also, like to get fast, play a fast game.
Okay. When you played down in Barnesville, they kind of took it to your girls a little bit. Does that bring extra motivation for the girls, or are they just going at it like, we just got to do our thing and get back with it?
I think, Barnesville's a big rivalry, and I think, it's been quite a while since that game. And we just kind of got a little going too fast in that game, and some of our turnovers led to transition for them. So I think, tonight now, we had a nice game the other night up in Crookston. If we can continue to build and just, come out and do the best we can and play hard and try to do a lot of the little assignments, and each kid do their job, I think would be helpful tonight.
It would seem like if your girls were able to do that, Barnesville not having been able to practice a whole lot as of late because of some shutdown issues they had with COVID, that's kind of what your girls need to do.
Right, yeah, hopefully that we can come out tonight and just play a good game here at home in our court and get a quality win.
Any special keys tonight other than rebounding and playing defense and making some shots?
Well, I think, the big thing there is let's play hard, play smart, play together, and have fun.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
That was Hawley head coach Bill Gottenberg with the pregame comments about what's going on here tonight in the gold mine. We have the starting lineups coming up to you, brought to you by Heart of Lakes Meats. Start lining up your table with steaks, ribs, and plenty more meat choices from Jason Stetz and staff at the Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids. Give them a call at 218-863-MEAT. We'll come back after a 2-minute break. We'll have more pregame action. Stay tuned on yourliveevent.com.
Providing construction services to the area, it's Four Corners Construction of Ada. Call Neil Miller, 218-790-5436 at Four Corners Construction for all your general building construction, remodeling projects, and new building construction. Four Corners is ready to get to work on your home, farm, or commercial business. Windows, gutters, seamless siding, roofing, and more. Let Four Corners take care of all your construction needs. Call Neil Miller at Four Corners Construction, 218-790-5436.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to the Gold Mine in Hawley for a Heart of Lakes Conference matchup. Barnseville is looking for a road win, while Hawley wants to get back in the win column. Stick around, and we'll have the starting lineups for you shortly. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by the community co-ops of Lake Park, Detroit Lakes, Monolman, Twin Valley, and Plum. Contact them for propane delivery or for residential, commercial, and agricultural purposes. Community co-ops also offers bulk fuel and oil delivery. Natural gas may be available in your area. Community co-ops. Contact community co-ops today. 218-238-5911. We're going to come back after this with the Heart of Lakes starting lineups. Stay tuned.
The purpose of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club is to support and promote athletic activities at Hawley High School by uniting students, parents, coaches, faculty, staff, and the community in a way that enhances the sharing of school spirit and promotes moral and financial support. The club is open to anyone interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School. Please consider becoming a member of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club today by visiting hawleyboosters.com. Go Nuggets!
Community Co-op provides energy solutions, Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
All right, we're coming back to the gold mine at Hawley High School. We're going to go through the starting lineups now. These are starting lineups for Barnseville this evening. Are number 1, the guard. She is a senior, Samantha Pesa. Starting at another guard, the senior, number 3, Kimberly Macy. And number 4, Lexi Bolgreen, junior guard. Starting at forward for the Trojans, a junior, number 14, Emily Bredman. And at post, junior, number 32, Lauren Halverson. Coach Gottenberg sticking with the familiar lineup as he's done all year long. The same kids have been starting all along. Number 12, 5'10 sophomore guard, Anna Steer. Number 14, 5'8 junior guard, Kylie Crabtree. Her sister, number 20, 5'8 junior guard also, Kaylee Crabtree. One of the forwards for Hawley tonight, number 30, Abby Rux. She's a 5'8 senior. And 5'8 junior forward, Morgan Ames. Fills it out down low for the Nuggets. Bo Loffrick is going to come at you right now with a little bit more excitement at the starting lineup for the Hawley Nuggets. As we mentioned earlier in the pregame shows, I was talking to Coach Ryan Baumstead. They really took it to the Hawley girls when they played down in Barnseville about a month ago. When the girls came back, they got beat up pretty good. Barnseville likes a little more up-paced ball game. Bill Gottenberg typically has been a big proponent of slowing things down and controlling the ball, limiting opportunities and limiting turnovers. Very fundamentally sound. Barnseville has been on the rise and has been playing well as of late. They're coming off a little bit of a break from COVID, and they seem to be pretty relaxed as 5 of them are standing out by the jump circle, waiting for Coach Gottenberg to get done with his final instructions so we can get this baby underway. Here we go. Anna Steer is going to jump in the middle. She's jumping with Lauren Halverson. Loose ball. Oh, we're going to go from jump ball to jump ball. We're going to tie it up. We're not going to get, you don't see this very often. Jump ball and then a jump ball. This is Emily Bredman, pardon me. No. Halverson back to jump. There, we got a clean tip. Kaylee Crabtree is going to bring the ball up for the Hawley Nuggets. Ruck's backdoor cut to Steer. Runs it a little bit, zings it right over her forehead, out of bounds. Turnover for Hawley. Pesa brings it up for the Barnseville. Knocked out of bounds by Barnseville. We're going to give them a turnover for that. 1 turnover apiece, 1 possession apiece. Hawley running a double post offense. Ames has the ball out top, kicks it over to Kaylee Crabtree. She was hot the other night. She starts it off. Kind of warm tonight too. her first shot. She cans a 3. And she gets a steal on the other end. Takes it down inside. She's going to knock this one in too. Take it right out the glass. Little layup for Kaylee Crabtree. She's got 5. That's what Hawley has. Barnseville with 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Kicks it to the corner. Pesa has the ball. Bowlgreen has it. Back to Pesa. Hawley bringing some defensive intensity right off the bat here. Bredman takes it down to the block. Halverson with the ball on top. Takes it baseline all the way down to the block. Throws it up. She's going to get fouled. And going to end up with 2 shots. Abby Rux is going to come up with foul number 1 for Hawley tonight. Halverson going to the line, 4-2. Hawley leading 5-0. Halverson, nice and easy. No question about that one. Nice smooth stroke on that free throw. Halverson measured it up for number 2. Up and down. Hawley leads 5-2 after 2 free throws by Halverson. Kaylee Crabtree walks it up. Hawley moving without the ball well. Steer with 2 nice cuts. Rux cans one from way deep. Abby Rux knocks down a 3. 8-2. Hawley leads Barnseville. Halverson has the ball down inside in the lane, pushes it up, nice, drops in. Halverson with the inside bucket. She's got 4 on the night. Kaylee Crabtree kicks it to the left side to Abby Rux. Rux taking a couple jab steps. Halverson not paying any attention to those fakes. Kaylee Crabtree has the ball on top now for Hawley. Steer comes up from the baseline, gets it outside, then she slashes through, gets it over to Kaylee Crabtree, 3! Kaylee! She's got 8 on the night. 2 threes and a 2. Short jumper for Barnesville, no good. Kylie Crabtree clears out the rebound. Crabtree on top, kicks it to Steer on the left side. Crabtree runs through the middle. Steer takes it down, kicks it out to Rux. Rux loses control. Turnover, Hawley. 15-20 left in the game. 7-point lead for Hawley, 11-4. Pesa brings the ball up. Macy has the ball. Bredman knocks it down into Bredman. Kicks it over. We're going to the left side now. Back up on top to Halverson. Oh, little high on the pass there. Lexi Bowlgreen loses control of that. Another turnover, Barnesville. Crabtree to Crabtree. 15 to go in the first half. Barnesville at Hawley. Morgan Ames kicks it to the right side to Kaylee Crabtree. Kylie Crabtree, ball on top, takes it, drives down to the middle of the lane. Hawley being pretty patient tonight. That's what Coach Gottenberg wanted. Steer takes it down to the block, takes it up, no good. This is a layup there. Barnesville pushes it up. Crabtree tips the ball. Barnesville are going to keep the ball. Grace Fleming checking in for Hawley. And number 5, Rudy Hockett. And here comes number 10, Addie Downer. Bowlgreen to enter the ball in from the side. Checking in for Barnesville. Oh, no subs for Barnesville. Same kids yet. Hawley with good defense. Keeping Barnesville at bay. Barnesville's trying to get the ball through on the drive. They're not getting good defense. Rudy Hockett. Halverson still comes up with it. Throws it up, no good. Bowlgreen comes back down with it and tosses it back up. She gets fouled. Emily Bredman. She's going to go to the line for 2. Grace Fleming picks up foul number 1. Second for Hawley. Bredman knocks down number 1. Second one coming up. Up and in. Good free throw shooting right now for Barnseville. Kenzie Scogan checks in for Barnseville. She gives Kimberly Macy a rest. Downer has the ball right side for Hawley. Fleming with it now on top. Kylie Crabtree just about loses it, gets bumped there. Crabtree takes it up off the glass, knocks it in. Kylie Crabtree, her first bucket of the night. 7-point lead now, 13-6 for Hawley over Barnseville. Bull Green up, no good. Steer collects the rebound, kicks it into Addie Downer. She's going to defer to Steer and let Steer run it down the court. So we have a turnover there for Hawley. Barnseville lines up for the three, banks it in. Don't matter how. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Lexi Bullgreen knocks in a three off the board. 13-9, cutting that lead to 4 points for Hawley now. Steer kicks it out to Fleming on the left side. Defended by Bredman. Kylie Crabtree with the ball now. Anna Steer with the ball on top. Fleming takes it to the elbow, kicks it left side, outside the three for Steer. She drives in, takes it in there all the way. Good defended well by Barnseville. They're going to get a foul on number 1, Samantha Pesa. Her first foul, team's first foul. Anna Steer going to the line, shooting the first of 2. No good. Checking in for Hawley, Morgan Ames. Number 34 checks back in. Number 4, Haley Redding. And number 20, Kaylee Crabtree checks back in. One of the things that Coach Baumstead was talking about was the depth of Hawley's bench, and we've seen it right now. We've had 6 substitutions already in the first 6 minutes of the game. Barnseville has it down inside, no good, missed, taken out by Steer, punches it down into the corner to Haley Redding, no good, up the 3. Bullgreen takes it down. They're going to get her for an offensive foul. Haley Redding had her feet set. Bullgreen runs into her. Big foul, turns the possession over to Hawley as well. 4-point lead for Hawley. Number 32, Lily Peterson checking in for Hawley. Lily is a 5'10 junior guard, and she has the ball now on top. Drives it down to the elbow. Hawley moving the ball pretty well. Kaylee Crabtree takes it in, a little too strong off the glass, rolls out. Rebound comes down to Barnseville. They push it up. Bullgreen has it far right side. Back up on top to Bredman. Bredman dumps it into Halverson down low. Off the board, no good. She's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Haley Redding picks up her first foul of the night. 3rd team foul. Halverson shooting 2. Gets the first one. Barnseville 5 from 5 from the line tonight. Halverson has 5 right now, looking for 6 with the 6th one. If she gets it, we'll cut the lead down to 2. Hawley leading 13-10. Up, too strong, off the rim, no good. Morgan Ames pulls the rebound down. Crabtree pushes it up, kicks it far right side to Redding. Back to Kylie Crabtree on top, surveying the court and letting kids get their double post set up. Redding takes it around, fires up at 3. Nice open shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Halverson, and she kicks it out to Scogan. Scogan takes it down into the middle of the lane. She's tied up by Morgan Ames. Jump ball. Barnseville maintained possession after the jump ball. Checking in for Barnseville now, number 40, Emily Smith. Sophomore post. Inside, dumps back down to left corner, no good. Up the glass, gets her own rebound back up. Emily Smith, instant offense, comes off the bench, misses a shot, offensive rebound, put back to Coach Baumstead, imploring his bench to get involved and get vocal here. Lily Peterson has the ball on top, just poked out of there by Bredman. Now Peterson's harassed by Skogan. Bill Gottenberg's going to call a timeout. We're going to come back after this break. Your community co-op scoreboard: Hawley 13, Barnseville 12.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back after the first timeout, Bill Gottenberg has been on a little bit of a dry spell here with his Golden Nuggets. They jumped out to a 13-7 lead, and now Barnseville's cut it to 13-12, only 1 point lead now at 10:46 left in the first half. Things went a little cold for Hawley. Barnsville's made free throws. They are 5 for 6 on the free throws so far. Alex Eilertson, number 22, inbounding the ball now. Dumps it in to Kaylee Crabtree. Ruck's back into the game for Hawley. Comes up, she's going to set a pick up high. Peterson has the ball left side, brings it back across. Oh, she's traveled with it. Got a little too high in her stance. Too much momentum from the waist up. Abby John now bringing the ball up for the Trojans. John drives it, takes it inside, kicks it over to Bolgreen. Bolgreen has it up top to Bredman. Bredman kicks it out to Skogan, overshoots it just a little bit. Skogan keeps it. Oh, looks like Skogan stepped out of, they're going to get her for an over and backcourt violation. Good pressure defense there by Hawley. Getting a little help there. On the over and back call, a little bit of an errant pass. I've got 5 turnovers for Barnsville to 3 for Hawley right now. Kaylee Crabtree, far right side. Kylie Crabtree throws up a 3, no good. Rebound down to Abby John. She forces it up court. Loses her dribble. Dumps it inside. Left hand baby hook shot. Emily Smith. She's got another bucket. She's got 4 off the bench. Abby Rux has the ball down inside. We've got a pushing foul down inside on Barnsville. Referee Terry Eider comes on out. That's going to be Abby John getting called on the push. Her first foul. 3 fouls apiece for Hawley and Barnsville. Crabtree looking for somewhere to go with it. Finally throws it into the backcourt to Lily Peterson. Kylie Crabtree takes it down inside, bounces it off the glass, no good, little short. Abby John comes down with the rebound out by the 3-point line, and she's going to collect the foul on Kylie Crabtree. Kylie's first foul, team's 4th. Halverson checks back in for Barnsville. Abby John going to walk it up. Kicks it to Bolgreen. Bolgreen to Smith. Smith drives it down. Kicks it out back to Bolgreen in the corner. Dumps it to Halverson at the right elbow. Skogan lines up a 3. Bam! Kenzie Skogan drains a 3 for Barnsville. Barnsville's up 4 now, 17-13. Barnsville continuing that streak here. Hawley seems to be stymied here as of late. Peterson kicks it over to Rux. Rux gathers it, gets herself squared away. Kylie Crabtree has it out top. Rux fires up a 3 with the left, no good. Smith clears the rebound. Scogan gets out and runs. She moves well. Number 4 with the 3. Boom! Lexi Bolgreen knocks down her second 3 of the night. Barnesville up 20-3. Barnesville's got a timeout, and they took over the lead. They're leading 20-13. We'll be back after this timeout.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Back at the gold mine, Eilertson chucks it in to Crabtree. Barnesville's on a heck of a run here. They've gone from their 13-0 run here so far since they were down 13-7. Crabtree throws it up, was tipped. Morgan Ames keeps it alive. Steer kicks it back out. Kylie Crabtree eyes up a 3. Bam! Kylie knocks down a 3. Enough of that. Kylie says, give me that thing. I'm going to toss the rock in the hole. Let's go. 2016 lead for Barnesville. John kicks it over to Halverson. Back out right wing to Bolgreen. She dumps it into the block to Halverson. Nice backdoor pass. Oh, Smith missed a layup. Gets her own rebound. No good. She gets hammered on the putback. And no good, but she's going to go shoot 2. Fouls on 22, Alex Eilertson. 5 team fouls for Hawley. Smith up with 1, down with that one. She's got 5 off the bench. That's kind of when they started their run, when Smith came in off the bench. That one's off the mark a little bit. Ames clears another rebound. Kylie Crabtree brings it up. Addie Downer with the ball far right side, takes it down to the free throw line. Gets stuck there. Steer with the ball right side now. Defended well by Smith there. Kylie Crabtree has the ball, kicks it right side. Eilertson takes it through with the left, kicks it to Steer. Steer with the pump fake, takes it in closer, short. Offensive rebound. Morgan Ames gets drilled. Morgan's going to the line for 2. Fouls on 23. Abby Johns got 2 fouls for Barnesville. Ames shooting 2. Morgan goes up, knocks number 1 down. Morgan Ames, she is the girl that does the dirty work. Offensive rebounds, blocking shots, getting after the ball, hustling on defense, poking the ball out, all sorts of things. And Morgan knocks in her second free throw. She's got 2 on the night, 2 for 2 from the line. Barnesville right side to Bolgreen. Lexi Bolgreen takes up top. She's pestered by Kylie Crabtree. Now back over to the left side to Pesa. Pesa takes it down to the block. She got fouled on that one. They didn't call a foul there, but she gets 2 there. Samantha Pesa with her first 2 points of the night. Hawley pushes it up. They may not want to get into a track meet with Barnesville. That's what happened the last time down at Barnesville. And Kylie Crabtree takes it all the way to the hole. Kylie takes it to the rack, sticks it in. 3-point lead for Barnesville now, 23-20. Bolgreen drives down. We're going to get a blocking foul called on Kylie Crabtree. She's got 2 fouls now. 6 fouls for Hawley. Emily Smith going to kick the ball in from the right side. Kaylee Crabtree checks back in. Sends sister Kylie to the bench. Go take a break, sis. All right, ball's up top. Scogan throws a three. Rattles the rim, no good. Rebound off to Eilertson for Hawley. Crabtree now with the ball. Steer has it on top. Steer crosses over, takes it in, kicks it short jumper for Morgan Ames, no good. Rebound off to Lexi Bullgreen. Junior clears it, brings it down court. Off to Scogan on the right side. Scogan bluffs the baseline. Off to Smith, back top. Bullgreen takes it down inside. Nice drive, gets to the charge circle, loses it, gets it back, puts it back in. Lexi Bullgreen gets 2. She's got 8 on the night. Crabtree brings it up, drops it off to Steer. Steer takes it to the right elbow. Eilertson takes a peek, looks around. I don't want it. You take it. They dump it inside to Ames. Ames kicks it back to Eilertson. Eilertson with the big 3 comes down with nothing but air. And the ball cleared out by Barnseville. Fast break. Halverson down low with the left. And good. Halverson knocks in the layup and gets fouled. She's going to go for a 3-point play. Foul called there on Kaylee Crabtree. That's her first foul. Team's got 7. Lily Peterson, Grace Fleming, and Rudy Hockett. Check in for Hawley. 7 fouls for Hawley, only 4 for Barnseville right now. Halverson goes up, tries to complete the 3, no good. Smith tries to keep it alive. Cleared away, Lily Peterson for Hawley. Kaylee Crabtree has it out top. Takes it all the way down to the block, kicks it back out, defended there by Bullgreen and Halverson. They blocked it up. And we've got Addie Downer knocks the ball out of bounds there. That's a turnover, Hawley. Coach Baumstead was right there. He saw that happen. He made the call. Barnesville with the ball up top right. Pesa has it. Comes around to screen of Halverson. Picks up her dribble. Almost turned it over. Halverson has the ball. Now Pesa's got it back. Down in the corner to Smith. Smith looks into the middle for Scogan. Scogan loses it to Fleming. Flemington just stole it away from her. Lily Peterson's going to push it up for Hawley now. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. 7-point lead now. Back up there for Barnesville. 27-20. Downer takes it to the middle. Kaylee Crabtree. Fleming takes it to the middle. Hawley just trying to keep her down here. Oh, we've got a double dribble called there by Mike Hoganson. Hoagie saw something there. Didn't like it, so he had to whistle it. Barnesville takes over with 4:16 to go, a 7-point lead, trying to stretch that baby out to 29-20. Pesa has the ball. Halverson sets a pick. Down inside. Bredman, turnaround jumper off the glass. Nice shot, Emily Bredman. 9-point lead, 29-20 for Barnesville. Addie Downer has the ball right side. Hockett drops the screen. Kaylee Crabtree, eyes up at 3. She was hot earlier. This time, no go. Scogan hustles after it, saves it. Pesa has it, gets it to Bredman. All right, back to Pesa. Let's get this baby under control, says Coach Borman. Baumstead. Coach Borman's that other guy. Pesa takes it to Scogan on the right side. Bredman has it. Pesa right side, drives in, swings it around, no good. Rebound by Lily Peterson. Bredman cuts her off just as she crosses center court. Kaylee Crabtree. Kaylee with the head fake, heads down to the block, off the glass, short. A little bit of body contact there, not enough for a foul to get whistled by the official, and they're going to force it down the other way. Turnover Barnesville. Hawley caught a break there. Didn't get a real good look at the basket. Barnesville is in too much of a hurry. They get down, get a little sloppy at the end, and lose the ball out of bounds. Abby Rux checks back in for the Nuggets. Haley Rating also in, number 4. 2:45 to go in the first half. Kaylee Crabtree, 2-pointer. That's a long 2. I'm going to give her 2.5, but she's only going to get 2 on the board. Scogan has the ball. She's cut off by Fleming, right baseline. Barnesville dumps it down to Halverson. Halverson kicks it back to Pace, so let's get settled down and get it under control here. Bredman dumps it back into Halverson, defended by Rux. Bodied up hard by Rux. No good on the shot. Bredman has it. She's defended well. Steer and Rux close her off. Back out to Pesa on top. Bredman has it for Barnesville. Kicks it to Pesa. Just about lost it. Pesa keeps control. Halverson inside. Off the nice little dump off pass to Halverson. 2 points for Lauren. She's got 9 on the night. Crabtree with the ball. Decides not to use the pick from Rux. Just about tosses it away. Abby Rux able to get it back. She takes it all the way down the baseline. Yep. Abby Rux, I'm taking this one. I'm putting it in. 31-24, Barnesville leads. 1:28 to go in the half. Scogan has the ball right side, pestered by Fleming defensively. Bredman has the ball. Bredman comes around the screen by Halverson, drops it off to Macy. Halverson has it inside again, kicks it out, left side, blocked by Steer. Blocked out of bounds. Barnesville is going to maintain possession. And checking back in, Lexi Bolgreen. She's coming back in. She sends Scogan back to the bench. Kenzie's had a nice productive role coming off the bench. Halverson off to the bench to take a little break now as well. And Emily Smith back in. Pesa kicks it over to Smith. Smith to Bolgreen. Bolgreen skip pass over to Pesa. Dumps it into Smith. Smith, reverse pivot. Defended well by Morgan Ames. Blocked the ball, didn't jump. They're going to whistle her for getting on the arm. Foul goes to Morgan Ames. Her first foul, team's 8th. Barnesville's going to the line for 2 in Emily Smith, sophomore post. Smith misses on the first. You guys stick around for halftime. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to bring Jed Carlson, former Hawley Nugget athlete, student, former Hawley Nugget coach, former Spud girls basketball coach. We're going to talk basketball. He usually has some pretty good insight as to what's going on the basketball court, and he's got a couple young kids very interested in basketball, and we're going to talk about life and basketball and maybe a couple other things. Haley Redding fires from the top. No good. Bolgreen gets a rebound. 36 seconds to go. Oh, Barnesville getting a little messy with the ball there. Short. Bolgreen tosses up. Comes down with air. Oh, hustles back. Gets it back. Gets it to Bredman. Off the glass. No good. Steer with the rebound. Helter-skelter, guys. Let's get something going here. Steer all the way down. Off the glass. No good. Steer got fouled there. Fouls on number 1, Samantha Pesa. Her second foul. Steer's going to go to the line for 2. Steer just a little out of control there. Got the benefit of the call on the foul on Pesa. She says, that's okay. I'll take that. And there she is. Anna Steer knocks that one down. Anna Steer's first points of the night. First point of the night. Coach Baumstead was concerned about the big 3, Steer being the 3rd, going along with the 2 Crabtrees, and they have shut her down well tonight so far. She just has 2 points off of 2 free throws, so they've accomplished 1/3 of their goal so far. The Crabtrees have both been productive as well. Smith has the ball down low, kicked back over. No good. Rebound comes to Rux. Rux chucks it up. Little past half court. Hard off the glass. All right, we've got halftime, 31-26, Barnesville leading Hawley on your Community Co-op's Energy Solutions scoreboard. 31-26, halftime. We're going to take a break. And come right back. We're going to talk to Jed Carlson.
The Hawley Education Foundation is a nonprofit organization focused on providing grants for classroom impact in the Hawley School District. The purpose of the foundation is to provide capital to advance, promote, and enhance educational programs for Hawley teachers and students. The foundation invites you to contribute by going to www.hawleyedfoundation.org and donating to the Hawley Education Foundation. Our students deserve the best, and with your donations, we can make that happen.
Nugget Sports Now with YourLiveEvent.com. More information from the Hawley School and Athletic Departments is featured on 106.5 KRJB each week. Join us for Hawley School News Thursdays at 1:15 on 106.5 KRJB. And the Hawley coaches are featured in the KRJB Coaches Corner program. It begins Saturdays at 9 a.m. The Hawley coaches are featured at approximately 10:45. Hawley School Athletics and Events with 106.5 KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Heart of Lakes Meats is a proud supporter of the Heart of Lakes Conference. Thanks to all Heart of Lakes school districts, coaches, and student athletes for their hard work and adaptability through this winter season. The future looks brighter knowing we can face challenges together. The best way out is always through, and we believe we will come out of these challenges strong. Heart of Lakes Meats is a USDA-inspected meat processing plant located in Pelican Rapids. We support our local farmers and community any way we can. Good luck to all Heart of Lakes Conference teams from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids.
We're back at the gold mine, ladies and gentlemen. 31-26, Barnseville leading Hawley. We've got former Nugget, current Spud, Jed Carlson in the house right now talking to us at halftime. It's been a good ball game so far.
Yeah, it really has. This is a good Heart of Lakes basketball game between two good teams. I think you're seeing both teams playing really good defense, and got off to kind of a blistering pace, settled down a little bit, and then picked back up in there at the end of the half. So looking for a good second half.
Yes. Hawley got up a little bit. Then they got stymied at 13. I think it was a 13-0 run for Barnesville when they were up 13-7 or so. And that's something that Gottenberg didn't want to happen, obviously. He wanted to slow things down and keep it under control. Coach Bomstead wanted to make sure that they could get after Kylie Crabtree, and Anna Steer. They were able to shut Steer down. She's only got 2 points off of 2 free throws, so he's accomplished 1/3 of his goal. He's got 2/3 to go, but he's got a lead so far.
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It's been a game of runs. Hawley out to an 11-4 run, and then Barnesville answers with 13-2, and then, kind of even there. I think the Crabtree girls offensively are kind of keeping Hawley in it, right? They've had some tough finishes, 1-foot runners, and knocked down some threes. And, yeah, I think, I think you mentioned it. Anna Steer is a key to the game because of how good, how many different things she can do. And I'm guessing Hawley at halftime will, talk to her about just being a little bit more aggressive and getting into the flow. And otherwise, Barnesville's liking where they're at with that.
Absolutely. What Anna Steer brings to the game, when she can go coast to coast, whoever they're against, they're going to be in trouble. She's just so athletic, so fast, so graceful, and aggressive. And they're doing a nice job with help defense, too. Not only try to pester her a little bit on the way up, but they also have somebody hustling down, trying to not give her a free lane to the basket.
Yeah, I've only seen her play a few times, but she's that 5-tool player, right? Like, she can do it all. She can play. It seems like she can play any position on the floor. She's really fun to watch. I was actually looking forward to seeing her younger sister play a little bit tonight, but looks like she's out with an ankle injury, and that's unfortunate for the Nuggets. But Coach Bomstad's team, they're really pushing on rebounds, and they're getting the pace going. And I really like with those post players inside, and Halverson and Bredman. She can kind of go inside and out, but they got the size advantage. And if you looked at the shot chart, I think Barnesville's getting most of their buckets right at the rim. They seem to be winning the loose balls, offensive boards. They're getting everything kind of easy at the rim. And then, obviously, they're hitting a few threes as well. But, if you're Hawley, you'd like to see that shot chart a little bit different in the second half.
I think Barnesville went on their run, that 13-2 run, when Emily Smith, number 40, came in off the bench. Instant offense, gets a loose ball put back. And she's got 5 off the bench. And she's been a nice addition tonight once she got into the ball game.
Yeah, she was. And I asked my buddy if Bredman had 2 fouls or why she was sitting out for a while, because she went back in and it was instant offense. But Emily Smith did a really good job in there. Seemed to be the recipient of some nice passes and drop downs, and it kind of looks like Barnesville has the strength inside with those 3 post players, and Hawley probably has a little bit better guard play. So kind of an interesting matchup. They're two teams that know each other well, and probably end up playing one more time this year.
Yeah, most likely. So we got to get more offense out of Anna Steer for sure. Abby Rux needs to pick it up a little bit, get some more. Probably going to get her opportunities off the offensive glass, kind of like Morgan Ames. Morgan isn't able to create and make her own shot or get herself her own shot. So she's that garbage player. She's that Rambus, that McHale. You get a rebound, stick it back up, do the dirty work, hustle, play defense, rebound, poke check the ball out of there, get some steals or whatever. So they need more contribution out of those two for sure offensively.
Yeah, that Ames girl, she's tough. Yeah, she lives right across the street from me. She's the kind of kid who's out there shoveling her own driveway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Junkyard dog. Yeah, I like her in her game a lot. I think you see both teams have some pretty significant depth for high school teams, and just girls that I feel like both teams where the kids know their role and know what they're expected to do, and it'll just kind of be in the second half who can do it better. So looking forward to the second half for sure.
Both teams with lots of subs. I got the starters down okay, but when they got all these subs, that's a lot of names for an old guy like me to keep up with.
I think Hawley had 11 in there in the first half. 11 girls they played.
Yeah,
so.
They had a lot of. I think they had 6 substitutions in the first 6 minutes of the game. Hey, how about life? Well, I just had my second COVID vaccine yesterday. That kicked the heck out of me, man. I've been feeling like I hit by a truck all day. I'm still sweating a little bit.
I tell you what, I got my second one tomorrow. My first one, I got a little sick. I'm not looking forward to it. I had COVID once early in July. I'm a little bit nervous, but I tell you what, it's fun to be in the gym. We got a student section over there cheering at calls and yelling at the refs, and this is awesome. We got some local teams fighting, and if you look at the sections, they're just loaded with talent. We got good area teams playing basketball. Your buddy up in Winona Waban, #1 in the state on the boys' side.
Oh, Johnny C.
Yeah, it's just good basketball everywhere, and it's fun to get out and spectate every once in a while.
It really is. And one thing about this Heart of Lakes League has always been a bruiser. It's like the black and blue division of high school basketball, boys and girls. And oftentimes there's not a lot of separation from the first team to the 4th and 5th teams. It can get ugly, it can get nasty, and it's good basketball too. Everybody's getting a lot better.
I tell you what, my buddies up in Moorhead, they make fun of me because I always reference the Heart of Lakes as the best conference in the state, and as an independent, they don't always like to hear that, but just really depth. My buddy down in Brackenridge, Austin Imdak, he does a nice job. Hawley, I came here and watched them play, and Hawley shellacked them, and since then they've just been awesome. And, Perm, Hawley, Barnseville, Brack, they all kind of take turns beating up on each other, and I think that's the measure of a good conference when anybody can beat you on any given night, and yeah, I think we got that one going here tonight.
We absolutely do. Hey, man, it's nice talking with you again. We got 2 minutes before we get going with the second half. Appreciate your time, man. Take care.
Always appreciate it, Coach. See ya.
Take care, buddy. We'll be back after a quick break. Stick with it, guys. We got HOL Hoops coming back.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
All right, we're going to get you some quick stats here. Leading the way for Hawley, Kaylee Crabtree's got 10. Kylie Crabtree 7. 5 for Abby Rux. 2 apiece for Anna Steer and Morgan Ames. They've got 6 scoring for Barnseville. Samantha Pesa, she's got 2. Bull Green with 8. Redmond has 4. Kenzie Scogan 3 off the bench. 9 for Center Post. Center Post, they're the same. The Post, Junior Post, Lauren Alverson. She's got 9. And Emily Smith, 5 off the bench. So a good scoring night off the bench for Barnesville. They've got 8 in the first half off the bench. They'll take that. And they'll take a 31-26 lead going into the second half. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the gold mine. Barnesville leads Hawley 31-26. First time around, Barnesville really stuck it to Hawley. They end the half with a 5-point lead. Always good to talk to Jed Carlson. Talk a little basketball, talk a little life, talk a little COVID, everything going on. Oh, Kylie Crabtree, 3, right off the bat. I gotta get my glasses back on so I can see my score sheet. Bowlgreen has the ball right side. Kicks it to Pesa. Down into the right corner, now left corner. Bowlgreen has the ball. Pesa out top again. Hawley dropped into a 1-3-1 defense there. They forced a turnover. Up ahead. There we go. Just like Jed Carlson said at halftime, they got to get Anna Steer more involved in this offense. And they do. She's got a 2. She's got 4 on the night. Quiet first half for Steer. Bredman with the ball up on top. Over to Bowlgreen. Hawley's definitely picked up the defensive intensity coming out after the halftime break. Poked out of there by Morgan Ames. Barnesville's going to hang on to that. Different level of energy right now in the second half defensively for Hawley. Bredman inbounding the ball. Gets it to Macy. Pesa takes it around all the way to the block. Left hand up and in. She might have got fouled on that one too. They didn't blow the whistle on that. 33-31. Hawley was on a tear. Tied it up. Barnesville goes back onto the lead. Kylie Crabtree pulls up on a 3. Comes up with air. Gottenberg's getting after the kids. Run the pattern. Passionate basketball coach. He's been at it 39 years. Well over 600 wins in his career. Barnesville, ball on the left side to Macy. Off to Pesa. Halverson has it up top. Bowlgreen takes it around. 14 takes the bomb. No good. Bredman misses that 3. Abby Rux brings it up. Takes it down. Short jumper off the glass. No good. In and out. Rattled that one in. Popped out. The basketball spirits were not in her favor. Pesa has the ball up on top. Back to Bredman on top. Looking around. Off to the right side to Bowlgreen. Dump pass inside. They got to kick it back out. Wasn't cleanly caught. Bredman has the ball. Tries to take it in around Morgan Ames. Plays good defense. No good. Bowlgreen has the ball. And she's going to dribble it out of bounds. Turnover Barnesville. Two-point lead for Barnesville. We've got 3 minutes gone in the second half. Kaylee Crabtree off to Abby Rux. Steer has it wide left. Kylie Crabtree looked good. Slightly off. Oh, Rux gets the offensive rebound. She's creamed by Samantha Pesa. Third foul for Pesa. That's going to cause a little bit of concern here for Coach Baumstead. Checking back in, we've got Scogan and Abby John, number 20, 23, coming back in for Barnesville. Scogan will guard the ball on the sideline out of bounds. Crabtree way back court to the other Crabtree. Kaylee's going to bring it up. Guarded by Bowlgreen. Rux has it up top, finds Ames underneath. Little reverse layup, no good. Ames gets her own rebound. Up and at him, no, blocked by Bredman. And Ames is going to get called for a foul. There's Ames doing the dirty work. She comes up, gets whistled for a foul there. Her second foul. One foul apiece for the teams. 33-31. John brings it up. Crisscross to Bredman. Bredman to Skogan. Skogan takes it in. Free throw, jump shot. Rattled off, no good. Steer with the rebound. Hawley on the move here. Steer kicks it. Morgan Ames, clean look. Bam! Morgan Ames dumps it in from the left baseline. She's got 4 points on the night. Skogan with the ball right side. Bothered by Kylie Crabtree. Now they get it to the left side to Bolgreen. Back up to Skogan. John has the ball outside. Oh, Steer pokes it out of there. Almost takes away with it. Bolgreen pushes it up. John has the ball. Runs back into Bolgreen. All right, and another turnover, Barnseville. Kylie Crabtree with the steal. Hands it off to Kaylee. She takes it in on the drive, goes up, forces a shot, draws contact. They get a foul. We've got a foul on number 4, Lexi Bolgreen, her second foul. All tied up at 33, guys. 2 fouls, Barnseville, 1 Hawley. Kaylee Crabtree going to the line, shooting a pair. Number 1 is down. Rudy Hockett checking in. Oh, now we've got another sub. She's coming in for the shooter. Addie Downer going to come in for Kaylee Crabtree after the free throw make. And hopefully I blessed her on that. Addie Downer checking in for Hawley. Kaylee Crabtree going to the bench. Take a seat. Emily Smith checking back in. When Emily Smith came in the first half, that's when Barnesville's fortunes turned. And they went from down a bunch to up a bunch. Great offensive run with her on the court. John dishes it off to Skogan. Skogan takes it around the top. Bothered by Crabtree. Back to Halverson inside. Power dribble inside. Halverson up. No good. Steer with the rebound. And the Steer much more active this second half. Addie Downer with the ball on top. Ames takes it down the lane. Left hand off the glass. Oh, and little Angel on the rim. Helped it go right in. Morgan Ames with their 6th point of the night. Inside Halverson. Back rim, no good. Ends up with her own rebound. A little bit of a mess there. John runs inside. Little floater. Nice looking shot by Abby John. Little floating sidewinder, right hand floater in the middle. Kylie Crabtree with the ball right side now. Chris crosses over, throws it up off the rim, no good. Trying to draw a foul, got no help on that. John brings it up in a hurry. Off to Skogan. Emily Smith. Left side for Barnesville. Skogan has the ball again. Bolgreen has the ball on top. Tipped by Steer. Oh, good look down low. Halverson to Smith, no good. Too far under the basket. We got it tied up. We're going to have a jump ball. Rudy Hockett. Skogan. Tie it up. Jump ball. Barnesville's going to get the ball. 12 minutes to go. 2-point lead for Hawley. Hawley's back on top. Emily Smith inbound the ball. Gets it to Abby John. Oh, Skogan has the ball. She's fouled by Kaylee Crabtree. Too much contact. Solid body foul. 2 fouls apiece. 2-point lead for Hawley. 37-35. Bolgreen into John. John pestered by Downer. She gets by Downer off the glass. Nice smooth shot. Abby John. 2 nice shots. Last 2 possessions for Barnesville for Abby John. She's got 4. Kaylee Crabtree. Pump fake. Morgan Ames. She fires one way off the mark. Rudy Hockett comes down to the offensive rebound. Keeps it alive for Hawley. She tries to get it to Grace Fleming. Grace says no. Oh, and Grace gives Abby John a forearm shiver, 2-hand shiver, knocks her out of bounds. Her second foul. Grace hustling, getting after the ball. Kept Barnseville from getting off on a fast break, so I think Coach Gottenberg's okay with that fall right there. 3 fouls to 2. Hawley with the 3. Scogan has the ball left now for Barnseville. Down inside to the corner. Bredman over to Bolgreen. She dumps it off to John again, back up to Bredman. Bredman looks at a 3, drives inside, takes it. Out of control a little bit after the shot. Runs into Anna Steer. So Bredman's going to pick up a foul right there. She's only got 1 foul on the night. She's good to go yet. All tied up at 37. Fouls are tied up as well. Kaylee Crabtree wants to break the tie. All the way down in. She drives it up, puts it up at the block. She's fouled. Kaylee Crabtree's going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on Emily Smith. She's got 1 foul on the night. Goes along with her 5 points. Kaylee Crabtree going to the line. She's got 2. Looking for a baker's dozen. Rattles it around. No good. Tie ball game. 37s. Crabtree up and down. Alex Eilerson checks in for Grace Fleming. Hawley with the 1-point lead. 10:51 to go in the ball game. John brings it up for Barnseville. She goes right by Lily Peterson off the glass again. Abby John is keeping the Trojans in this ball game in the second half here. She's got 6 points in the second half. Oh, Anna Steer gets a little wild, throws it out of bounds on the baseline, looking for Abby Rux. Abby was getting set for an offensive rebound. Not ready for the ball. Anna went just a little too far, a little too fast. Barnseville with the lead now, 39-38. We're going back and forth here, folks. Abby John takes it down, defended by Peterson. John dumps it off to Scogan. A little bit messy there. They've got it back under control now. Abby John has it off to Bredman. Scogan has the ball. Over to Bolgreen. Barnseville very patient on this possession. Scogan takes it down to the elbow. Kicks it to Emily Smith. Emily Smith drives in, zips it across to John. Gets it to John right there. The pass was thrown a little bit behind Abby John. That allowed Anna Steer to get a hold of the ball. It could have been called the foul. Maybe it was the forehands on the ball before we got any contact on the back by Steer, but jump ball goes to Hawley. Trailing by 1. Kaylee Crabtree off to Steer. Steer dumps it into Rux. Rux wrap around to Eilertson. Steer to the corner. Kylie Crabtree, quick trigger on the 3. Bam! Big 3. Kylie Crabtree. She had her feet set there. Oh, she comes up with a steal. Almost steal. Flicked it out, tapped it on the line. Ball stays with Bolgreen and Barnseville. Scogan has the ball now, dumps it down to Emily Smith. Knocked out of bounds by Steer. Hawley's still playing some pretty good defense here in the second half. Different level of intensity defensively. 2-point lead, 41-39 for Hawley. John runs around left side. Nice. Half Abby John. She is smooth. She's got 8 now, all in the second half. All tied up, 41 apiece. Rux has the ball. Back to the basket. Ooh, Crabtree just about threw a bomb up. Kylie Crabtree's gonna. Throws it in. Bam! Long 3 from the top. Kylie Crabtree. She's got 3 3-pointers in the second half. Scogan, she's gonna chuck one up there. No good. Rebound. Anna Steer clears it. They've got numbers now. Does Hawley. Kicks it to the corner. Kaylee Crabtree. Oh, in and out. Tapped around. Abby Rux hustling after the ball. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, we've got red ball. Knocked out of bounds by Barnseville. It's going to stay with Hawley. Looks like we've got a timeout here, but I haven't seen anything. I haven't done any officiating yet with that. There, Terry Eider's going to come over and call a timeout. I hope. Timeout. Full timeout, Barnseville. We're going to come back after a break. We got a good one here, 44-41. Hawley leading Barnseville.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit HawleyBoosters.com for more information.
Bull Lofgren's got the Macarena rolling in the gold mine. We're back. Anna Steer to inbound the ball from the side. Kaylee Crabtree with the ball up top. Dumps it to Rux inside the key. Kaylee Crabtree, right wing. Nice little takeoff dribble. Kylie Crabtree topside. Anna Steer has it. Left wing, drives around to the right block, off the backboard, in, bangs it home. Nice job, Anna Steer. Takes it from the left wing, cross through the lane to the right block. Bam, bam, off the backboard. Bank shot in, now we've got it right side now for Bull Green. As the Trojans are down 5 now, they got to get to work here. Just under 8 minutes to go now. Bull Green to Pesa. Pesa dumps it off to Bredman. Bull Green, no good on the 3. Steer with another rebound. Seems as though she's had about 3 of those rebounds where she comes in flying in from the left side. Steer has the ball, takes it down to the block. Just about traveled. Rux up top, 3, short, no good. Pesa with the rebound. Takes it through, rolls it up, off the rim, no good. Gets her offensive rebound, and she's going to get fouled by Abby Rux. But that's going to be on the ground. No shots. Abby Rux with the foul. She's got 2 fouls, 4 fouls apiece. Trojans Nuggets. John walks it through the middle, dumps it to Halverson. John gets it back. Bredman, 3, no good. High rebound. Anna Steer killing the boards in the second half. Kaylee Crabtree, a little crossover, gets some space. Dumps it off to Rux. Rux takes it in, left hand off the glass. Bam! Abby Rux knocking it home for Hawley. Timeout, Barnseville. 7-point lead. Nice run for Hawley. We're coming back after this break.
Jennifer Giesland with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Giesland at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email jennifer@hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Coming out of a timeout, Barnseville calls timeout. Hawley was on a run. 48-41. Hawley back up to a 7-point lead. Jed Carlson and I talked about that at halftime. It's been a game of runs. Barnesville has the ball. Abby John with it up top for Barnesville. Takes it down the left elbow. Poked out of bounds by Kaylee Crabtree. Bowlgreen to toss it in for the Trojans. 4 fouls apiece. Halverson with the ball now. Getting the Trojans lined up and set up. Abby John with the ball top. Screened by Halverson. John takes it in short. Off the rim. No good for John. She's had a good first half. That one off the mark. Just a hair. Kaylee Crabtree takes it in. Rattles it off the rim and the backboard. Knocks it down. 9-point lead for Hawley. Pesa off to John. John dumps it to Halverson inside. Halverson squared up, kicks it to Bowlgreen, left side. Bowlgreen all the way in, right block. Too hard off the glass, no good. She gets fouled. 2 shots. 34. Morgan Ames gets that foul. Her 3rd foul on the night. Terry Eider called that one from the backyard. Bowlgreen misses the first one. 50-41. Just over 6 minutes to go. Hawley leading Barnesville. This has been a good ball game, folks. Game of runs. Too hard off the right side and backboard. No good. Rebound cleared by Grace Fleming. Anna Steer heading over to the table to check back in, as so is Kenzie Scogan. Morgan Ames, left corner. 3-banger. Bam! Morgan Ames, big 3 from the left corner. Hawley stretches it to a 12-point lead now. John has the ball on top. Over to Pesa. Pesa dumps it in, a little off target. Halverson tracks it down. Bowlgreen has the ball. That's not Bowlgreen, that's Bredman. A lot of B's in Barnesville, Bredman, and Bowlgreen. That was Bredman. Emily Smith checks in, as does Scogan. Better get it in. Oh, to the backcourt. Scogan has to hustle to get it. She does. Woo, Kaylee Crabtree just about poked it out. Now she does. Good hustle there. And we got a foul on Kaylee Crabtree. I got too much action. We need to slow things down. We'll slow her down with the foul and a substitute. Abby Rux comes back in. She gives Rudy Hoggett a break. Smith to inbound the ball, looking for John. That goes to Scogan, right side. Hawley really coming up with the defense again. Intensive, really bringing the intensity. Barnesville had it inside. Trapped defensively. Scogan has it. She jammed up there. Looked like she tripped before she even went down. And they're going to get a foul called on Hawley. 34, Morgan Ames. She's got 4 on the night. When you're doing all the dirty work down inside, you're going to get fouls. It's part of her ball game. She is a workhorse down there. Scogan going to the line. Kenzie Scogan going to shoot 2. Oh, 1 and 1, excuse me. Fouls went from 4 to 7 real quick for Hawley there. Surprised me. He's got to 1 and 1. Halverson up, no good off the back rim. Rebound cleared by Morgan Ames. There's your 5-minute bell, guys. 12-point lead, Hawley. 5 minutes to go. Kylie Crabtree has the ball on top. Kicks it to sister Kaylee Crabtree. Anna Steer, right side, guarded by John. Rux has it on top. Halverson comes out. Barnesville picking up the defensive pressure a little bit. 2 can play at that game. Rux just about traveled with it there. Anna Steer has it on top. Oh, we got a quick timeout called by Bill Gottenberg. 53-41. Hawley leads Barnesville on your community co-op's scoreboard. We're coming back.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates, fixed rate 5 years, as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Bo Lofgren owning the PA system tonight with the Village people here. Macho Man. 53-41. Hawley leading Barnseville. Coming out of the Hawley timeout. Crabtree to inbound. Kicks it to Kaylee Crabtree in the backcourt. Anna Steer right side. Barnsville keeping up the pressure. Anna stumbled, grabbed the ball, kept possession, traveled. Turnover Hawley. Not how they intended to come out of the timeout there. Unfortunate turn of events for Hawley. Scogan throws up a three, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hawley on the loose ball. No rebound. Possession Barnsville. John has the ball, defended by Steer. Pesa has the ball. Dumped down Emily Smith. Loses it off, dribbles it off her knee. Another unfortunate turn for Barnsville there with Smith turning it back over to Hawley. Barnsville bringing some full court pressure now, setting up things. Oh. John does a nice job and knocks the ball out as Crabtree goes to the ground. Heart of Lakes basketball, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you can't be afraid to get bumped around a little bit. Not in this game. Not in this conference. Crabtree dumps it into Rux. Rux over to Kaylee Crabtree. She measures it from three. Bam! Big one. Kaylee Crabtree. That one's huge. Puts Hawley up 15. 3:37 to go. Scogan down on the baseline. Up behind the rim. Looked like it hit iron behind the rim. Steer off to Crabtree. Crabtree off the backboard. And good. Kaylee Crabtree again. Addie John has it right side. Kicks it over to Bredman. Bredman up with the three short from the go. Morgan Ames clears the rebound. Anna Steer brings it up. 17-point lead now for Hawley. 3 minutes to go. Kylie Crabtree with the ball. Defended by Scogan. Scogan reaches, gets a foul. I think they're going to take that one. They'll be okay with that. Will be Coach Baumstead. Let's stop this a little bit. Get some subs in the ball game. Checking in, Kimberly Macy. Bowlgreen defending in the backcourt. Just a little token pressure. Kaylee Crabtree off to Rux on top. Crabtree on the Nugget logo. Kylie this time takes it to the center court. Passes off to Kaylee Crabtree. Hawley's working their weave. This is when they are dangerous. Ball lost in the backcourt. Hawley keeps possession of it. Nice bounce pass. Kaylee Crabtree takes it too far to the basket. Dump pass. Kaylee had that one set up perfectly for Anna Steer. That's team basketball right there. Crabtree takes it in all the way. Oh, Bredman comes back the other way. She knocks in a layup. Just over 2 minutes to go. Barnseville bringing full court pressure. Anna Steer drives in, kicks it left side. Jump shot, baseline. Bam, Morgan Ames is on. She's got 4 shots from the left corner or left baseline. She had to pick it up a little offensively, and she did in the second half. Kimberly Macy, a little errant with that shot. Kaylee Crabtree has the ball. Barnseville needs to come up with a couple poke checks here there and get some layups. Down to under a minute and a half to go. Hawley with a 19-point lead. Anna Steer chucks it over to Morgan Ames. Kylie Crabtree back to Morgan Ames. Morgan says, nope, we're going to kick her back out. We're going to eat up this clock. Chow time. Going to eat some clock. Kylie Crabtree loses it. Goes to the back door. Kylie knocked it off her own foot. Helps up Abby John after the backcourt turnover. 19-point lead for Hawley over Barnseville. Big second half for Hawley. Left corner to Bredman. Bredman dumps it in to Smith. Smith takes it to the basket. Nice and strong, no good. Abby Rux clears the rebound. Under 50 seconds now. Oh, Steer just about loses it. And going to get, no. Thought she was going to get tied up for a jump. Able to get the ball off to Abby Rux. They kick it back out to Anna. Anna kicks it to Morgan Ames, left side baseline. Oh, went to the well one too many times, did Morgan. She's denied on that one. And Lexi Bolgreen is going to come on out and foul Kaylee Crabtree. Hawley to keep the ball. Foul still not quite to the 1-and-1. 6-4 Barnseville now. 20 seconds to go. Big second half for Hawley. Defensively, shut Barnseville down. Gets up, going. They were down 5, I believe, at the half. Yes, down 5 at the half. Come out with a 19-point win. Big night for Hawley. Comes up with a 62-43 win on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 62-43, Hawley beating Barnseville in a rematch. We're going to come back from the gold mine, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have some stats for you, and we will close it up after that. Hang tight, see who did what. Coming back.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
Providing construction services to the area, it's Four Corners Construction of Ada. Call Neil Miller, 218-790-5436 at Four Corners Construction for all your general building construction, remodeling projects, and new building construction. Four Corners is ready to get to work on your home, farm, or commercial business. Windows, gutters, seamless siding, roofing, and more. Let Four Corners take care of all your construction needs. Call Neil Miller at Four Corners Construction, 218-790-5436.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
We're back in the gold mine, ladies and gentlemen. Big basketball game. Hawley 62, Barnseville 43. Just an almost exact reversal of fortunes when they played about a month ago. Key to this ball game was the second half. Defensive intensity really picked up by Hawley in the second half, holding Barnseville to only 17 points in the second half, while Hawley scored a mess. They scored 31 points in the second half. I'm sorry, 37 points in the second half. Kylie Crabtree ended up with 3 threes in the second half alone and had a big night overall. Okay, for the victorious Hawley Nuggets, we've got Kaylee Crabtree. She led the way with 20 points. Her sister Kylie Crabtree ended up with 16. Morgan Ames had 12 points, all 10 of those 12 coming from the left baseline. Different ranges, medium jumpers, 3-ball. Anna Steer, 8 points. She had 6 of those in the second half. Abby Rux finishes up with 7 points and 2 fouls. So, very good second half of basketball by Hawley. Barnseville wasn't able to hang with Hawley quite as closely, and probably as a result of Barnseville being knocked out of practice for over a week because of COVID difficulties. And when we're dealing with stuff like that, it's unfortunate when kids don't get to practice and teams can't stay together and stay on the same page. However, Barnseville played a tremendous first half, got out to a 5-point lead. Coach Baumstead was talking about just trying to get their legs back under them. And that's kind of what the difference, a tale of two halves and of runs. We're going to come back after a quick break with the Barnseville stats, and then we'll give you our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game on the Heart of Lakes Meets postgame show. Hang on, guys.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Okay, we're back at the gold mine with the Heart of Lakes Meets postgame show. Check out Heart of Lakes Meets in Pelican Rapids, just off Highway 9 in the industrial park. They have a variety of quality heat and eat, fresh and frozen meat items available for sale. Check them out the next time you're in the area. Give them a call at 218-863-MEAT for more information. Okay, now that moves us on to the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That could go to Kylie Crabtree. It could go to Kaylee Crabtree. But it's going to go to Morgan Ames tonight. She ended up with 12 points tonight, 2 threes, 2 twos, 2 free throws, a mess of rebounds, and most of her offensive action came from the left baseline. She does the dirty work with the rebounding and playing defense. Great effort. Congratulations, Morgan Ames. You are tonight's Enbridge Energy Player of the Game.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up shortly, folks. Lauren Holverson led the way for Barnseville with 9 points. They all came in the first half. Abby John with 8 points off the bench tonight. Great night for her. She made a difference down inside. Smooth ball player. Lexi Bolgreen had 8. Emily Bredman, 6 points for Barnseville. Emily Smith, 5 points off the bench. Good night for her as well. And we've got Samantha Pesa 4 points. She had 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half, total of 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up our Heart of Lakes post-game show from the gold mine in Hawley. The final score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard is Hawley over Barnseville by a score of 62-43. Good night, all. Thanks for joining us for tonight's game. I'm Peter Natz for Noah Nelson and Liam Peterson. We'll see you next time on YourLiveEvent.com.